Hey folks, welcome back to my channel and to my always too bright and much too sunny, glaring movie room. I'm wearing my Ray Dennis Steckler hat, which doesn't fit very well, looks kind of goofy. But what the hell, I'm goofy, so it kind of works. I'm here to do a package opening, a package I got today in the mail from creepyclassics.com, which is one of my favorite websites for all things horror, sci-fi, collectibles. And if you don't know about this website, you should. I will leave a link below where you can check them out. And okay, let's get to the package. Here it is. I've already opened it. And take all this crap out of here. I picked up one Blu-ray and one DVD. Now the Blu-ray I picked up is called Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. Or do you say Dr. Jekyll? I think that's the proper pronunciation. I don't know. Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, which I've never seen. And I picked this up specifically because I wanted to check out this interesting actress named Martine Beswick, who's been around for a long time, made Hammer films, pretty well known for her Hammer films, which this is. And she's really a striking, beautiful woman. And I know I've seen her in some of the Bond films decades ago, but I have not seen those films in years. So I'm totally unfamiliar with her, other than some interviews that I've seen on YouTube recently where she's just delightful. Just a really nice lady, and with a great personality, great sense of humor. And I know she's a friend of Barbara Steele's, and I think that they tried to find a way to work together several years ago, but it didn't happen. And anyway, I'm interested in checking her out in what is probably one of her most iconic roles. Anybody seen this before? I'm trying to watch this tonight. The other DVD I got is kind of related to that, to Martine Beswick. This is the Monster Bash video from the year 2012, which I did not attend. But my understanding is the reason why I bought this, Martine Beswick was appearing at the Monster Bash that year, and I think they will probably have either part or some of her interview on this disc. So a friend of mine was actually there that year, and he was talking about it. He got to know Martine Beswick quite well, and some of the other Hammer actresses who were there. So anyway, that'll be fun. I'm going to try to become a regular attendee of the Monster Bash. I went this year after not having been for a long time, and I'm looking forward to going back. So the other thing I got is this t-shirt. Check this out. Let's box that away. Now you're going to recognize this from the opening credits of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, 1948, which is a very popular film for all of us monster kids. And anyway, so the reason why I bought this, another announcement, I've already posted an article about this on my blog. I'm signing up for another non-credit film course after a couple of years of not going due to COVID and things being on Zoom. I just kind of dropped out. But I've taken a lot of film classes with this organization called Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, which is for people over 50. And I've taken a lot of film classes, and this one is going to be called The Universal Horror Films, The History of a Genre, taught by my favorite instructor, local film critic and historian, Chuck Koplinski, who actually taught this course several years before I joined the OLLI organization. So I'm glad he brought it back. He always talked about wanting to do this again. Anyway, it's going to be an 8-week course, which means we'll be watching 8 films from the Universal canon. And the schedule hasn't been posted yet, but I'm hoping that Dracula and Frankenstein will be heavily addressed, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, that begins, let's see, in September, and it ends just a few days before Halloween. So what better way to celebrate and prepare for Halloween, right? Watching all the old Universal horror films. And speaking of monsters, I got this in the mail just a few days ago, the latest issue of Scary Monsters magazine. How cool is that? Issue 131. Here's the back cover, prominently featuring the astounding she-monster. And I know that you're astounded, aren't you? Yeah. Anyway, so a lot of things to watch, a lot of things to read, and I'll talk to you later. comments are welcome.